Hey everyone, Shishio here. Pretty much moving on with Section 9, Inventions and Discoveries. Um, who discovered the idea of buoyancy?
Oftentimes with things we would put idea of, because obviously people, run into stuff like buoyancy and stuff well before it gets put to words. But the person who actually made a word for it and said, this is a thing,
Yeah.
and analyzed it scientifically.
Um, who discovered the idea of buoyancy? Jeez. I have no idea. Who is credited with inventing the light bulb? Thomas Edison. Or Thomas Alva Edison for those who want to get super technical. Who discovered gravity as a concept? Isaac. Is it two S's or one?
It's one.
Okay. Newton. He also invented the fig Newtons.
No.
Yes. Nah,
No.
I'm kidding. Who invented the first gas-powered automobile? Ford? I think.
So
I
that'd
think it's
be
Ford.
Henry Ford.
It would be.
Yeah,
It would be
Henry Ford. I'm gonna guess Henry Ford. I'm probably wrong. But who discovered that the Earth orbits the sun? Whoever wasn't religious at that time. uh oh jeez. I don't know the name of the man who discovered it. Who is discovered with the invention?
My bad. Typo.
The invention of the telephone.
It's invention.
Yes,
so.
I know. That was, I believe, Alexander Graham Bell.
AGB.
Who discovered hereditary genetics? I cannot remember the name. I really can't remember the name. Who invented the printing press? That was Johannes? It was Gutenberg. I know his last name was Gutenberg. I think his first name was Johannes Gutenberg. I'm just going to say Gutenberg. Because I know that part is right. I can't remember his...
Keeping these down, Logan?
Yeah.
Good, you better, motherfucker.
Who discovered natural selection? That was Charles Darwin.
It was me.
Charles Darwin.
Charles Darwin didn't invent natural selection. I invented natural selection. Charles Darwin is the devil.
Who invented penicillin? I don't know. I don't even know who discovered the first T-Rex fossil.
Me.
Who invented the airplane? Orville and Wilbur Wright.
Hold on, I'm falling behind here.
Played by Owen and Luke Wilson.
Okay, so how far behind are you, Logan?
Right. Hold on. Discover. Okay, I'm caught up.
Okay.
Who invented the atomic bomb? I do not know the name of the scientist.
Me.
I just know America.
Being technical, it was a team of people who worked on it. We're talking the person who was the head of the project.
Yes, I know who you meant. I figured as much. I can only say America because, as far as I know, America invented it.
It was America.
But I don't know the exact name of any of the scientists who worked on it.
Heck was that?
That was me.
Who invented blue jeans? I'm gonna guess this is probably wrong, but I'm gonna guess Calvin Klein. I don't know when that guy's work started. But yeah, I'm gonna guess Calvin Klein.
Okay.
Who invented the cotton gin? Oh God. I know his name. I know Whitney was in his name. That Eli Whitney. Wow, this was shorter than I expected.
15 questions.
I was half expecting a Benjamin Franklin thing to be in there.
I think that was at least considered.
It was, but he no. He was originally in the quiz, but we got rid of that question.
Okay.
Anyway,
Okay. So, do you want to tweak any answers, or are you ready for the?
I got no answers to tweak. I mean, the
see this section, most everything is straightforward. It's one answer. No.
Yeah, there were no
this.
multiple questions
Yeah.
this time, so coming up with my points thing was really easy to hear. Okay, well, whose go is it?
You've done the last few.
You want me to do it again?
Yeah,
Or do you wanna do
just go ahead. It's better when you do it. There's only like two. Like I said, there's only like two sections that I actually want to be the answer reader for.
it? Right,
And I think you know what one of them is.
probably. Okay. Inventions and discoveries. Okay, who discovered the idea of buoyancy? The answer is Archimedes.
it was Archimedes.
Also known as one of the medic's birds.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Yes.
I
Archimedes?
never knew that, honestly.
Archimedes.
But then who is credited with inventing light bulb? Thomas Edison. We made sure to put credited because there's lots of Edison was kind of known for
Stealing ideas.
right. So nobody's really sure the specifics, or I mean maybe not nobody. I'm sure we could look into the more in-depth specifics as to where the idea derived from. And if you get really far into these things, there's usually not ever one person who makes the thing, but he's the one credited with it. So
Right.
as he's right word the question. Gravity. As a concept, Isaac Newton. Again, we put as a concept because obviously everybody knew if you dropped stuff, it fell down towards the ground.
Right.
The one who put it as this is a force and such. First gas-powered automobile. It was Isaac Newton. You were correct.
You said that already.
Good. Okay. Sorry. Make sure. Invented first gas-powered automobile. Henry Ford. That is not correct. Actually, the answer was Carl Benz.
Carl Benz invented it in the 1800s in Europe. Carl Benz, also
Okay.
known as half of Mercedes-Benz.
Right. Okay. I never knew that, to be honest.
That was a trick question.
Oh,
Right,
okay.
you were thinking the right way about going with car developer names, basically. Okay, so here's the other one. Who discovered that the Earth orbits the Sun? For at least our intended purposes here, it was Nicholas Copernicus.
Definitely not familiar
This
with
is
that
where a
name.
random. This was where a running joke was spawned in the quiz writing because basically when that came up, I made a random offhand comment. I'm going, he's my second favorite president.
What it was is one of the questions we wanted to add here were who invented the parts of the atom or who discovered them, and one of them was named Rutherford, and that's a president. He was the first name.
Right.
Oh wow, he
right.
discovered all this, and then we went to Copernicus, and then you're like, he's my second favorite.
Right, I was like, Rutherford,
Ah.
he was my favorite president because he did all this stuff. Obviously, they're different people, but I was just going around, and then I
Yeah.
was like, he's my second favorite. So that throughout the quiz, there'd be any number of other names or things that would come up, and I go, that's my third favorite president, specifically when it's not president or anything even distantly related. Okay, so you skipped that one, so that one was incorrect. Who is credited with the invention of the telephone? Alexander Graham Bell. You were right. Who discovered hereditary genetics? Gregor Mendel was the
Mendel.
Mendel.
Oh my God.
Who invented the printing press? You were right, Johannes Gutenberg.
Okay,
you were
good
right.
job.
The full name.
Yeah.
Who discovered natural selection? Charles Darwin. Also correct. Who invented penicillin? His name was Alexander Fleming.
Fleming. Huh. Okay.
Who discovered the first T-Rex fossil was Barnum Brown. Was the gentleman.
The only reason I know this is because when I was a kid, I was big into dinosaurs. I
Right.
remember one of the things I used to watch. There was this one VHS tape I used to have. It was Eyewitness. If you remember the books they had,
Yes.
and stuff. Yeah, they did little videos, and they were narrated by Martin Sheen actually. And I
Right.
remember the dinosaur one, and they were talking about that the T-Rex was originally named this, and the first fossil
Okay.
was discovered by Barnum Brown. It's actually by Barnum Brown. I'm 90% sure that that's half of Barnum and Bailey, the circus. Actually,
Really? Well, maybe.
I'm not. Let me look that up. Keep going with the questions though. I'll look that up.
Okay. Who invented the airplane? Or you said Orville and Wilbur Wright. We just put it as the Wright brothers. So
Okay.
the question was only 1 point, but you got it.
I already have the answer.
Okay.
Barnum Brown was actually named after P.T. Barnum. So anyway, go ahead.
Did you hear the joke I made when I said Orville and Wilbur Wright?
No,
I said played by Luke and Owen Wilson.
I haven't seen that movie.
Do you know what movie I'm talking about?
Oh no.
Around
Is it
the World in 80 Days with Jackie Chan.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead. Anyway.
And then who invented the atomic bomb or who served as the project lead was J. Robert Oppenheimer.
Okay.
Him and Einstein actually came up with the idea. Funny thing about that.
Mm-hmm. And then, although I like the answer of America.
Because technically America did.
It's true. That also reminds me of Bandit Keith. But anyway, who invented blue jeans? You said Calvin Klein. Again, in the right vein of well-known clothing manufacturers, but not quite. It was Levi Strauss.
Levi. Oh my God. That was. How could I forget Levi's?
Okay.
And
Oh my
then
God.
lastly, who invented the cotton gin? Eli Whitney. You were correct. So let me look at, there's 15 points, 15 questions. Everything was a single answer. So let me see how many points you had. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 out of 15.
So just under half.
Yeah, wait.
7.5 would be half.
Yeah, I said just under half.
I'm just looking at this. So yeah, so 46% about.
Excellent. Okay.
Yeah, not too bad.
Okay.
Okay, so Devin, next section, section 10.
We are number 10. We're already 10 deep into this. The next section is music.
Interesting. Okay.
So, music. La 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 la. Oh, no, I'm done. Anyway, I'm gonna shoot myself now.
All right. Well, until then, see you all next time on section 10
Take you
music. Say goodbye.
All the joy associated.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.